I am warning people again about the dangers of Catholicism infiltrating America. Again, this is not something that is, I don't know, it's a secretive war. Catholicism hates Protestantism. Uh, Catholicism hates individualism. It hates it. It loves collectivism. Thomas Aquinas uh, taught this stuff. He taught that people ownership of private property was a social custom. Uh, there is a law, natural law, and when Biden talks about what is natural, or what is the rule of law, you ought to ask what does he mean? Is he talking about it in the sense that there is a law that the founders made by which we're all meant to be under? No, that's not exactly what he means. He's talking about the Catholic view of law. For a Catholic, Biden is a very intellectual guy. As a Protestant, he's very retarded. Biden is retarded. But all Catholicism is retarded because they denied the central tenets of, Scripture alone. They deny justification by faith alone, which means that individual believers are those who are sanctified, justified, saved by Christ's death, not a collective, unknowable collective. Um, let's see. What Hegel was a very big on collectivism. Don't get me wrong. Hegel was a lot better than some of these other guys, but Hegel was also a collectivist, sadly, but truly. Um, but anyway, so we have also liberation theology, which is which now it's considered critical race theory. The idea that we ought to be militant in helping to relieve the poor, the suffering. And don't get me wrong, I mean, there is a sense in which we ought to be concerned about that. But it's the ultimate concern is we ought to be concerned about people's salvation, soteriology, in that sense. And if you change people's hearts the heart in the Bible is mind. If we change people's minds by the use of the law and the gospel, then that should also help to alleviate some of these issues that we are facing today. People are sinners. That's the fact. Uh, oftentimes they rule. Their ruling is against what the scriptures, the teachings of scriptures. It's not about revolutionizing a certain place. Marxism is wrong. It's about changing people's minds. And how do you do that? You do it by teaching the law and the gospel distinction. Uh, you know, like for instance, I loved a woman once, but guess what? I can't date her because she was my nurse. She was my nurse practitioner. I can't be friends with her because she was my nurse. Is that right? Does the Bible teach that? No, it doesn't. It doesn't teach that. But but nowadays we live in a hierarchical system, which is built by the Catholics. So there we go. There we have it. Catholicism. If you don't like religion, well, it's too bad because guess what? Catholicism is ruling. It's ruling big, bad. So either you like it or you hate it. You can either follow on the line of freedom or you can follow on the line of Catholicism, which is taking away freedom.